And thank you for joining us for another edition of The List. I'm Abe Najad, and cybersecurity is our headline today with Senior Special Agent with the U.S. Secret Service, Jeff Shaffer. And cybersecurity is on the minds of all of us in the tech and telco industry, and the best way for a solution for this prevailing issue is to keep the discussion moving in a progressive direction. On our show today is U.S. Secret Service Special Agent Jeff Shaffer. Jeff was at TIA 2011. That's our annual event focusing on everything inside the network, and I'm very eager to discuss some of the ways the private sector can further their relationships with government agencies like the U.S. Secret Service and the Department of Homeland Security. And Jeff, I'd like to welcome you to the show today.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning to you. And Jeff, you spoke about some of the ways the public and private sectors can work together at TIA 2011 inside the network this past May in Dallas. In the wake of the 10th anniversary of 9/11, it becomes increasingly apparent that industry and government must work together to fight cybercrime and also protect our borders. What are some of the ways where there's been some improvement in the relationships between the public and private sectors pertaining to cybersecurity, and what are some of the areas that you think we still need to improve upon?
Well, I think her statement, I'm familiar with the statement, it added to some initiatives that were already in place and actually built on those. And some of the grounds that we've made since then, as the Department of Homeland Security itself goes, I know she went on to say that she wanted to add 1,000 new professional cybersecurity professionals within DHS to work with the private sector. And on a smaller scale for Secret Service, I know that during that same time frame, we've expanded the number of our electronic crimes task forces from, I think at the time was around 24 to 27. Now we're up to 31. And our membership in those task forces has grown during that time extensively as well, not just with law enforcement members and academia, but most of the growth has actually come from the private sector members of our electronic crimes task forces. Here in Dallas, we've gone from just under 400 members to over 500 members.